Broken promises. I'm Reagan Lopez, and I'm here in Canadian, where local farmers, ranchers, and producers say Xcel is not keeping the promises it made to them after one of the worst wildfires in Texas history. 14 months later, the agriculture industry is still suffering from the economic impact of the Smokehouse Creek Fire.
They've had their grazing losses. They've had their capital losses, like their fences that they've had to pay for to get their ranches fenced so they can bring cattle back. And now they've got to bring the livestock back. Some of them had lost cattle, lost their stock, and they need to be able to repurchase, get their ranches stocked so they can start the income, start making their living again.
At the annual beef conference, ranchers, producers, and farmers held a panel to hold Xcel accountable. They say the energy company still hasn't paid claims. Xcel, you may remember, said a power pole which snapped may have started the Smokehouse Creek Fire last February. Jeff Chisholm says he lost 95% of his forage and fencing.
And they're not willing to negotiate or even communicate with us. That's a huge problem because, you know, my desire is to make sure my grandson has a place and my granddaughter have a place that's in our family and to continue that legacy. So it's all about legacy for us.
Bram Browder says his group has assessed over $1 billion in losses around Canadian and surrounding areas. He says claims not being paid is the most frustrating part.
From when the claim was filed until the first call was received, typically was in the range of about 5 months. Although Xcel states on their very website 90 days unless the claim is overly complex. That has gone out the window.
Browder says he just wants action from Xcel for this community.
They stated in March of 2024 that they were going to make these ranchers whole, all the victims whole. They were going to get them back to as close to pre-event condition as they could. And instead, they've dragged it out. They've brought in a litigation firm. They have done everything but.
Xcel says as of last week, it has settled 151 of the 225 claims. And, quote, "We understand some landowners are concerned about the timeline for processing claims. We are committed to ensuring fair compensation, which requires careful vetting. Our goal is to settle claims as quickly as possible." In Canadian, Reagan Lopez, ABC 7 News.